GTA 5 by popular request. It is actually a glorious, glorious day outside. The sun is shining. I'm not sure if it's rising or setting. Let's check the time. It's setting. It's 5:45, so it'll be quite a nice time to go flying. I have a couple of different vehicles to try flying today. I looked at all the different options that we had. I know that there are a couple of people who have requested that I do a helicopter ride, but I'm going to do it in a smaller helicopter than this. And I was going to fly this propeller-based Cessna-ish kind of thing, but I kind of thought that actually it might be a whole lot cooler to do this biplane over here, because it is really, really cool, and I've never actually flown it before. It looks like it could be a whole lot of fun. 2 engines, and I think we should just give it a go. We can always come back and get the second plane if we want to later on. Maybe do some nighttime Cessna flying. But I'm liking the fact that we're going to use this. It's called the Cuban 800. Now, people generally ask me to turn off the HUD and stuff like that, but for this episode, I'm going to leave the sat-nav on, because technically if we were flying a plane we would have something like that these days, because that's pretty accurate. Now, I'm just going to taxi here. We're going to get ourselves in position for the takeoff. This feels like quite a strong vehicle, and actually it's quite interesting. All the instruments and stuff do work in here, which is fantastic. But I know there are a lot of people who are going to want to see the vehicle itself before we do any significant flying. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time looking in the sun now that we've got onto the runway. It is the Cuban 800. It has 2 propeller engines working on the wings with 3 wheels for the landing gear, and these weird kind of big things. I don't know what they're all about. I'm not really that I don't know how much about it. It does say here, warning, before takeoff, direct a light through hole, make visual check to determine that latch is something against bottom of slot. But we can't because we don't have a light, which is a shame. But never mind. The sun is setting in actually what is quite a nice little screenshot here for the episode. So I'm just gonna stand here for a second so I can take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Awesome. And if you guys are ready, we're gonna go flying today. Just gonna go around all those different areas and have a look. This engine seems fine. This engine seems fine. Is everything okay in the back? Yep, looks all okay. Alright, pre-flight checks are complete. Let's do this. I'm going to do my best to take off nice and smooth. I've not really ever done inside flying like this, so I'm going to be relying quite heavily on the instruments as well. We're going to be taking off ever so gently. There we go. I'll take our landing gear up, which, as you can see, the light for gear up has now lit up, which is really, really cool. And you can see the instruments here are actually working properly. Now, the ones over there are just identical copies of the ones that are on this side, because of the pilot and the co-pilot obviously need some different ones. There is a small problem in that my character does not have any flying experience, so it's just a tiny bit shaky, but that it can just add to the experience of it, because it's going to be a whole lot of fun today. I know that a lot of people have been requesting also for us to be doing some more role plays. I have 2 fantastic role plays actually planned for you guys, which I'm gonna really hope we need to avoid the military airbase there, because they will actually just kill us, brutally kill us if we go in their airspace. I have something set up which is going to be a whole lot of fun. I'll give you a clue. There's one think bus, and there's another think taxi. Very interesting. And I know that people have been requesting some more Minecraft, and that is happening as well. But we've got so much stuff going on the ASMR cast. It's difficult to keep up with sunset is actually behind us, and we can just enjoy this fantastic vanilla sky. I'm just going to make a little bit of noise pushing my headphones out of the way, or the headphone cable, because at the moment you're just getting a little bit of knocking. There we go. That should be now just a whole lot better in terms of the video, as long as the mounting screw hasn't loosened. It hasn't. There we go. Fantastic. Oh dear, all this AM and ASMR business is such hard work, isn't it? We're taking a nice long bank now, coming back around again the other side to the area of the island. I figure if we just kind of go straight across and then we can head down towards the city as the lights dim. Our altitude is actually now 1,000 feet, which is good altitude to have. I don't want to get ready to be any lower than this because things could get a bit dangerous, but that is obviously 1,000 feet above sea level, not above the scariness that is behind me or below me. If I hold down circle, you guys can see kind of what my plane is currently doing. Just a couple of little sort of views for you. Let's just get this way a little bit. Oh, look at that, isn't that cool? We'll get back in again, because again, as I said before, the plane just seems to just kind of enjoy going the wrong way. I've got some, oh wow, do you see that? I've got some reflections of the lights on the glass in the plane. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, let's gain some altitude. We don't want to upset anybody. There's the reflections just going past there. We're definitely increasing in altitude now. I'm gonna just sort of steady it out a little bit, but just keep that increasing going. This is a 10-degree incline here. As you can see, there's the Vinewood sign as well. Ah, that looks fantastic. Really nice. Really good work here. Don't forget, if there are any GTA videos that you want to see in particular, I'm more than happy to try and do them for you. I know that there was a request for some more of the BOT spirit animal videos, and those will be coming once I actually take the time to stop and check where they are actually, where all of the VOTs actually are, because I haven't checked that yet. So that's something that I will do. I wonder if there's another place that we can. Oh wow, look at this. Cool, dear, that's a bit scary. We don't actually have a decline at all. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's head over to the mountain. One thing that I can do with this vehicle is I can jump out. I do have a parachute. I think anyway, I'll just double check. Let's see. Impromptu action play mood, walk style, highlight player. Oh, it's not in here anymore. It used to be in there. No, I definitely do have, because I'm at the right level. My character is at the right level. I'm having to do this on the online version for you. But there are some really interesting things that I wanted to do for everybody, and to do that I'm having to complete the story mode of the game. And if you would like to see some non-ASMR videos where we are playing the storyline of the game, I'm doing it completely in first person, and it's on my main channel, youtube.com/caffcast, CAFFCAST. If you want to see that, it is there. We're going to go through the whole campaign together, so, and the only reason I'm doing that is so I can unlock more content for you guys. Now, there's one more thing that I wanted to quickly mention to anybody who might be waiting for some of the more interesting mods that are going to be coming out soon for GTA 5 PC. GTA 5 PC has actually been delayed, sadly, by Rockstar, and it's not going to be coming out now until March. So there's plenty of things for us to be doing anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much that that's not going to be coming out anytime soon. But just be aware that the other things that we're going to be doing, like Minecraft and some of the role plays and contents that I'm doing, are going to be taking precedent over those instead. So that's just something to bear in mind. My dog is being quite mischievous in the background. Just so you guys know, if you hear any background noises or any just sort of slight voices, then that's why. There's basically a couple of a couple of dogs in the house that are being a bit noisy, but it's fine. I just thought I'd take the time to record this episode for you because I know people want to see it. And it is a bit of a shame that you can't see as much out of the cockpit as maybe you'd like to, but what we're going to start doing now is we're going to go completely south to sort of go over the city, and then we'll go back around and go completely north as well, and maybe even go and land and get the Cessna instead and try that for a bit, because I know you guys want to see that. Let's have a look around whilst we can. This engine here is doing well, but again you can't really see that much out of the plane. It's just a bit of a shame, but never mind. At least this is adding to my piloting experience, which means hopefully that turbulence will become less and less the longer we play the game. But I do like playing in this kind of mode. It's beautiful. Really gives us a good chance to sort of watch the plane go by. There's a maximum security prison there, I think that's what that was. I'm not sure 100%, but look at this, it's nice. They've put a camera on the wing. That's so cool. I like the Doppler effect there. Oh, nice out of focus use of motion depth. Lovely. Very nice. It's actually quite a nimble vehicle, you know. Let's hop back inside again. Look, we can actually do quite a few sort of barrel rolls and nice quick turns and stuff. It's quite good. Surprisingly. It's actually quite nice. I might go and land over at this runway just because we have the option to, and have a little look and see if there's anything really worth kind of checking. We're still 1,000 feet up, look. 900, 800, 700. It's just, you can turn on the dime, it's crazy. This is like maximum turn, ready, we'll do a 360. It's pretty quick. We'll have to see whether or not the Cessna is any quicker. I think if there was actually a plane that was flying this low over a city, it probably wouldn't be there for very long. It would probably get shot down by the military. Or, you know, just sort of disconnected or something. I'm not quite sure what you'd do in that situation. I dread to think. But anyway, we are allowed to get nice and close, so we can just sort of fly over the runway there and mess with people a little bit. This is sea level down here, so 200 feet above sea level means we're 200 feet above the water, and the runways are just here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some height and some distance. We may as well just get an increase going here, and once we are in a good position, which are probably, I'd say this is probably pretty good, and we can turn on this like dime that we've got going on here. And okay, now we need to just get ourselves in a good position, lower the gear, landing gear that is, gear down, and we're going to land here. We don't want to lower our nose too much. Okay. Well, we actually cut our engines there. That's how low we would go. That would not be the best situation for what we're doing here. Okay. There we go. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. What a good landing. I'm really pleased with that. Okay, let's taxi. There we go. Taxiing, taxiing. I think we might be going the wrong way around the taxi, but never mind. There are other vehicles, other aircraft in here, I think. It looks like there's a hangar here which has nothing inside it. At least we can double check that. We'll go this way a little bit and see if there's anything over this way. There's a helicopter here. Maybe that's what we'll use for the helicopter episode when that happens. There was helicopter tours in GTA 4, but there isn't in GTA 5, so I might have to recreate something like helicopter tours for you guys, because I know that you want to see that. So yeah, that might be something that will be happening shortly. Let's see if we can fit through this gap here. Oh, that was close. There's a couple of very, very big jumbo jets here, which I don't actually know if we can do anything with. I'm not sure, but there's one way to find out. We can hop out of our fantastic Cuban 800, mind the flight attendant person there, and just have a look and see. No, there's nothing we can. I mean, we could probably hop onto this weird machine thing here, but I don't think we can do anything with it. Well, we'll find out. No. And not even use it to get up here. No. Okay. So, larger jets like that are currently unflyable in this game, but they do change things a lot. Quite quickly, actually. So we'll hop back into our plane, even though we're just using it as a car at the moment, because I know that there are a couple of aircraft around here somewhere. I think the next thing I want to do is go and check over the other side of the runway. Now, I will say, don't try this at home, kids, because crossing two runways in this manner might be perhaps a little bit too rough. But we are sensible people and we are doing sensible things, so a small takeoff and landing there is no problem for us. Oh god, that's so ridiculous. Now this is where the larger aircraft spawns, but I am not off the level to get it to spawn, so we'll have to spin it round and see if there's anything else. There's a Cessna there, but I don't want a Cessna. We're going to fly back to get a Cessna. What I want is some kind of Learjet, if I can find one. Is there one in here? No. Okay, we're going to have to go back across then again. Again, don't try this at home, folks. This is probably not the safest way of doing things. But I'm just trying to find vehicles for you guys to enjoy watching me fly. So, if this is taking away from your immersion, I do apologise. It's quite fun for me. Risking quite a lot just like flying about like this, but it's fine. Okay, so this is the other part of the airport. And actually there doesn't seem to be any of the jets that I thought were going to be here. There used to be, definitely used to be, around here somewhere. But they all seem to have been removed. This is actually a race that you can do. You can go around here and then around there and stuff. But seeing as we're in a plane, that's probably not going to work out very well. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be anything, so we'll taxi back over to the runway and retake off, because there are no jets here. Just a couple of Cessnas, which are of no interest to us until we get back to the other runway. We can taxi across over this corner bit here, look, rejoin the taxiway, and head round like this. Very sensible, very sensible. I'm actually quite interested to find out whether or not you guys like these kind of more impromptu ASMR experiences, because it's not as much focusing on triggers, we're just enjoying little ear-to-ear whispering and just the game, really. Essentially that's what it's all about. So please do let me know what you think, because I'm certainly interested to find out whether or not it's something you enjoy, or whether you prefer the more structured kind of experiences like the lorry one that we did, which actually was looked on rather favourably. I can say words and everything. It's nice though. I quite enjoy doing this. obviously with like the jet that you can get on this game, you can actually get like straight up pretty much, and the engines will force you into the air, which is very cool. But yeah, it looks like our airspeed is maintaining. We're at 3,000. Well, we're going to be at 3,000 feet in about 5 seconds. Can we increase it even more? I think any more than this, and it's going to crash. Oh, yeah, it does not. It won't hold there. It will not hold. It's not interested. But at least we're now at 3,000 feet. Yeah, there we go. There's a low speed warning. So we'll just even out and get ourselves into a good position. I mean, that is quite the height. Look at this. But the plane seems to be doing just fine. I love that view. It looks awesome. Okay, so we're going to head back over to the other airport now. I'm not entirely 100% sure where it is, but I'm sure if we increase our altitude again, we can find it. We're not going to get a low airspeed warning from going at a 10% incline, so we'll stick there for now. And just slowly increase our altitude. Slowly, slowly. This small tinkle break was brought to you by the ASMRcast Airwaves, or the CAFcast Airwaves, I'm not sure which one, I haven't decided on a name yet, bringing you tingles while you fly. Okay, we got our airspeed right up now, nice and fast. We're going to come in for a landing from this end of the runway, which means that we're going to have to turn on the time again, but we have flown throughout the night, and the sun, she rises into a slightly cloudy day, but I think we'll be okay. Nice view for you there, guys. Turning on the time. I think that was pretty good. Maybe not. I've gone the wrong way. It's over here. There we go. You can purchase cars from Southern San Andreas superautos.com. It's quite a mouthful. Okay, well, we are definitely coming in for the landing, so gear down. We're a little bit off course. And the engines have stalled again. And actually, we're coming from the wrong side as well, but never mind. We can re-taxi. And bringing it down. Not too fast, not too fast. Just nice and gently. There we go. There we go. Touchdown. Brilliant. Okay, well, we're going to actually probably. What's our speed? Our speed's pretty good actually. 30 knots. We're going to just bring it right round here to the other runway. And then we're going to get some speed up. And then we're going to get some speed down again. We've got some lights on my plane as well. I love this view. Slightly out of focus one. It looks great. Anyway, we need to put this back in the hangar where we found it. And then once we've done that, we can go and get ourselves the Cessna and just go and parachute off the top of somewhere, or just get really high in it and then fly and parachute off. Okay, I'm going to go in head first because why not? There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. I'd say that was a pretty good landing. What do you guys think? Okay. So I am back. I had to step away from the computer for a little bit. Believe it or not, my weekly grocery shopping had arrived. I do it online because, you know, going outside and all that. So we're going to be doing the Cessna parachute jump in the night/sunrise, depending on what happens. We will do a pre-flight check once we are happy with the condition of the vehicle and the runway is clear. Runway looks good. Okay, snip out for a second. I'm sure the plane won't mind. God, those propellers look pretty dangerous. Looks good to me. Everything seems to be okay. It's quite a nice, shiny plane actually, much cleaner than the Cuba that we were flying a minute ago. Yep, all seems to be okay, from what I can tell. Okay, well, we may as well get on with it. This is another plane that has 2 seats for flight, so we are focusing on the controls on the left side again. There's only one, I don't know what you call that, the uprighter meter. The one that tells you whether or not you're falling to your death or not. But the plane itself seems to be pretty good. Let's have a look at the airspeed. Doesn't seem like we actually... Oh, we know we do have airspeed, but it's all the way over there. So this is actually more of a sort of a controls for one kind of plane. That's fine. Doesn't have a problem at all. We'll be okay with that. I think what we'll do is we'll get basically as high as we possibly can, and then once we are happy with the height that we are travelling, we will jump, open our parachute nice and early, and get a nice long parachute ride down. I think that would be pretty cool. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we can get to 10,000 feet? Or we can try for 10,000. It might be a little bit cold, but fortunately I'm wearing some nice shoes for it, so that might be okay. We've got around about a 10-degree incline here. We are maintaining a good airspeed-ish. I want to keep it above 40, really above 50 to be honest if I can. There's 50, I think. Somewhere around there. I'm not actually sure. Looks okay now. At least we're getting a chance to enjoy ourselves at once. And I think I quite enjoy this more relaxed style of ASMR. Or I should say ASMR, like that, because it's quite nice. We are still gaining altitude. We've got 3,000 feet now. I wonder how much higher we can get before the plane just like freaks out. Some of these do actually have like a limit on them where they can't physically fly any higher. We'll just keep on going and see if we can find out what that limit is. If we just hold it here. Oh, we're losing airspeed a bit too much there actually. Hold it about here. 4,000. Still climbing. Our airspeed is not too bad. It's not too good either though, so let's keep on trying to sort of bring it down ever so slightly to keep the airspeed up. Should we have a look outside? 4,500 feet. That's pretty good. It's pretty good height, but I want more. I definitely want to do it over the city. I think that's a cool place to do it. Back up again, keep on going. 5,000 feet. That's pretty good. We are above the clouds, especially. In fact, the place is looking a bit kind of worldly now. Which is quite cool, actually. Man, this is going to be a long way down. I wonder, it seems like we're in an online game. I wonder if there's any people around here. There are loads of people in the city. I wonder if we'll end up finding any of them when we go. That'll be quite funny. 6,000 feet. We're flying towards the moon currently. Airspeed is getting a bit low again. I don't know how much higher we can go. Feels like we are crazy high already, but we're going to try and get to 10,000. It might not be doable, but I'll get as high as I can. If it's not, don't worry. We're going to keep on enjoying ourselves. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I think we've hit the limit. Let's have a look. It's lower speed again. No, we're still okay. 7,000. Is it the airspeed seems to be like lower here? Is it because the air is thinner? Maybe. I'm not sure. There's the 7,000 that we were looking for. And keep on There's the 8,000. Okay, I'm bailing. We've bailed. We have bailed out of the bagel and I'm pulling the chute. The plane is still going somewhere. I'm looking for it, can't find it. I don't know where it's actually gone. Doug is still misbehaving. He's good at doing that, being a puppy. At least we're getting a chance to have a good view though. Look at this whole place. Man, there's a person with a red skull and crossbones down here, which means that they have been killing lots of people. I think maybe we should go and pay them a visit, give them a bit of retribution maybe. I've got 1 star. I don't know why I've got 1 star, I'm not doing anything. But he's down here somewhere. He's on this road that you can see, it looks like. Let's see if we can find him. Come on, here we go. Gotta keep on going, gotta keep on going, gotta keep on going. He's just down here. Can we see his car yet? No, but he's changed down to this, one of these roads down here. I'm not sure where. Oh, he left. Oh no, he's going into his house. That's what's happened there. Okay, never mind. You don't need to worry too much about that. He's obviously a bit afraid of me and my amazing abilities as a GTA player. You guys want to see what this looks like? It's quite cool, isn't it? I can go into like a sort of spinning dive. It's quite cool. There's a person just down here somewhere. I wouldn't mind going to say hello to. The real cars now started spawning in. I literally cannot wait for this game to come out on PS4. Okay, so it looks like he's on this corner here, so I'm gonna fly and turn around, and then hopefully I'll be able to get to him before anything really bad happens, like flying into a building. Whoa. Well, looks like we're here. Is he making a last stand? It looks like he's making a last stand. I see him. He just looks wow, he's oh! Ow. I kind of got caught there a little bit, and now I'm in the way a little bit. There he is, look. Hey, come back here. Come back. Come back. No, he's not going to come back. Oh well, it's probably quite a good thing that we're not getting involved with that being that this is an ASMR video and everything. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope today's video has been enjoyable and that the soft whispering is still very much appealing. I quite enjoy doing these little tasks. As I said before, if there's anything that you would like to see from the GTA 5 series, then let me know. If not, I still have loads of different bits and pieces that are going on, and loads of new adventures that we're going to be having with some new videos that are coming out, hopefully relatively soon. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I've been Gav of the